Welcome to Cambodia.
Yes, we're in Cambodia, yeah.
We are here for the next 2 weeks and we are driving around Cambodia in our tuk-tuk that we've officially named Betty White. So let's introduce you to Betty. Welcome to the tour of our tuk-tuk. This is our vehicle for the next 15 days as we drive around Cambodia. So let us show you around. Is a Maxima tuk-tuk. It runs on LPG and is designed to sit 3 people.
We're hiring it for, pretty sure it's $20 US a day.
We hired the size because of the boot space to fit all our luggage in.
Alright, I've driven us from our accommodation to the rat centre where the rats, they've trained them how to find landmines. It's probably been about 3 or 4 kilometres there. It's just going to take a lot of me getting used to. It's going okay, like I am used to driving a manual, so it's okay in that sense. It's just trying to get the process of where my hands need to be, when to brake, and I definitely want to try and avoid reversing because it's just another process as well.
The Landmine Centre, the APOPO Rat Centre, was really interesting. We had a guide who showed us around. First off, we got to see the different types of mines that the rats detected and that were used in Cambodia. Then they brought out the rats. These are Madagascan rats, so they're not local, but they bring them in because of their weight and their high sense of smell. They demonstrated for us how the rats work through a sequence with their handlers to be able to identify through smells the different landmines that might be around, both landmines and other unexploded ordnances. Then we got to see a demonstration of when the rat actually found one. So they scratch, 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 scratch. Then they get given a wee click from their people to come back, and they're rewarded with food every time that they find one. So it's a quite basic concept, but really clever. There was the option to hold a rat. We didn't do that, but we did enjoy the process and learning about the efforts made to rid Cambodia of landmines. So it's our second night here in Siem Reap in Cambodia, and we're off on a walking tour.
Love a walking tour.
So we just finished our walking tour with Ritty and he was awesome. We had such a good time. He was such a good tour guide. We grabbed a drink, Darryl had a kebab, but now we've come for the real dinner, the real treat. Rolled ice cream. Is it even the Petersons if we're not eating ice cream?
If I'm really honest, I probably prefer it as your normal ice cream and your scoops and all that there, rather than, I guess I like the body of ice cream rather than these little shavings.
Me? Coffee. We're actually going to eat this and then go and have an early night, because in the morning we're taking you and us to Angkor Wat. Today we are in Siem Reap, but more specifically...
Yes, obviously we're going to go see Angkor Wat and the surrounding temples that are around the complex as well.
Unfortunately, we started the morning with no sound on our camera, so you're going to have to just listen to me explain a few weeks later how we felt about Angkor Wat. So we got here pretty early in the morning. We were a little late for sunrise. We took ourselves there on the tuk-tuk. But once we got in, we hired a guide and we really just started to explore, first off, Angkor Wat. And the sculptures are amazing. This was originally a structure for Hindu gods and then was later converted into Buddhism. So you can see that at different parts. This is the money shot right here. Coming in to see the reflection in the morning, I'd imagine if the sun was out, it would be even more beautiful than this cloudy day. Our guide was great, and unfortunately I have no audio of the things that he told us, but you can see the importance of Angkor Wat both back in the day and also now in terms of Cambodian tourism. I love good ruins, and Darryl, I'm sure, was saying something amazing here, but we really did enjoy the chance just to go through to explore the different parts of Angkor Wat and to find out more about the Khmer history, particularly in the Khmer Empire. We made our way up to the inner part of the temple complex, and this was where the good views were. Again, I'm sure Darryl was saying something absolutely profound here. I think he's talking about the splendour and the size of the structure and how much he's having a good time. There are these three conical structures that represent the three main gods, Shiva, Brahma and Vishnu, and you can go into them. There's different temples and there's Buddha in them. It's quite lovely actually. We so enjoyed our time here.
Got sound now.
We think we have sound now. We've just stopped here for some quick breakfast at Angelina Jolie restaurant. Having the tuk-tuk meant that we could make our way around the different temples. There are loads of temples here in Angkor. We got a 1-day pass and you could get a 3-day or a 7-day. We thought 1 day would be enough for us, and we were leaving the next day anyway. So we're on our way to Ta Prohm, and this temple is also known as the Tomb Raider Temple. So if you're a Lara Croft fan, you may have been here. I've definitely been here.
Or an Angelina Jolie fan.
Either or. I was going for the computer game, PlayStation game, back in the day, and I'm pretty sure I've explored this temple before, but to do it in real life is way better. It is a bit of a pity it's called the Tomb Raider Temple. That's what the guides keep referring to it as, but they say that's what the Westerners refer to it as, so needs must, I guess. We just read a sign and they were talking about the importance of conservation, of balancing, conserving the buildings and acknowledging what nature's done to them. So if you see here, there's the building and then here's the nature, the trees growing in. So we've just come around the corner and stumbled across this, and my first thought was exactly what Darryl said, which is kind of, it's hard to discern whether it's a tree supporting a building or a building supporting a tree because they're so integrated, and there's hardly anyone here. There's a few people, but it's not too bad, and I would imagine that in busier times there's a line of people waiting to get their photos just there by that spot, but we're here with next to no one, and it's so beautiful. So if you're coming, make sure that you don't just go to Angkor Wat, make sure you go to the other buildings and structures and temples as well. This one's mint. I love it. I love ruins, and I love when trees integrate into things, so this is like a 10 out of 10 for me. We have been going for 5 hours.
Nearly 6.
Nearly 6 hours. As much as each of these temples have their own characteristics, they are going to merge together for us because this is not our area of specialty. Okay, so this is the Bayon temple. This is our last one.
So there's a roundabout that goes around the temple. We drove around basically 3/4 of it, and it's kind of good because it kind of gave a scale of this area that we're in right now.
There's that face. I love those.
Yeah.
There's another one up there. So cool. It's just quiet, and I absolutely love these faces. So this is our go at the temples. We have seen, we've explored, we've enjoyed.
And conquered.
And conquered. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take you to a cooking class with us. So that's what we're doing later on this afternoon.
Looking forward to it.
Our cooking class was at the Paper Tiger restaurant, a restaurant we'd gone to on our first night here. And it was our waitress, So Peep, who was so great for us for our first night, who told us that she also runs these cooking classes. This is her here. And the class started off with us choosing what we wanted from the menu and then a market tour. And she was so knowledgeable, getting us to understand the ingredients before we came back to the restaurant to start cooking them. We opted in to have rice paper rolls for our starter, but this is the prep for those.
The white color we call oyster mushroom. But when you back to your country, you cannot find this mushroom. You can go any mushroom you like.
We learned about a range of substitutes we could use if we wanted to cook this when we're back home, and then she showed us the different techniques to get going. So we started off by making the bases for our curry, for our sauces, and there were quite a few of those with some similar ingredients but different ones along the way. There were some aspects that were so precise. So Pete was making these flower rosette thingies from carrots, which was really interesting. You're good.
Try?
Yeah, you do it. How you feeling, Darryl? Pressure. No, he doesn't want to do it. No.
It's too tricky.
Okay.
And also we can make bird and butterfly.
Wow.
Lotus flower or rose flower. Yes.
So beautiful. Wow. On our first night here, So Peep taught me how to count to 5, but she taught me how to count to 15 so I could blanch these veggies for 15 seconds.
Pram, pramoi, prambi, prambai, prampun, napmoi, nappi, napbai, naprun, napram.
I've never cooked meat with sugar.
Yeah, so now not more stirring, you just wait for your dressing is boiling.
Okay.
We add oils.
Just a little bit of sugar this
Yeah,
way.
add the chicken in. So we add more flavor with oyster sauce. Chicken stock open. We will add a bit water to cook. So when the butter is caramel, we add the banana in. But we not keep stirring, we just shake the pan with the fire.
So you don't get the...
3. Woo! 1, 2, 3. Yay!
Lord of the Flame.
Open the
Passion.
Our son loves passion fruit. He used to when he was a little boy.
And the last one with coconut meal. Yes, now smell.
Beautiful, it's so sweet.
Rồi một cái bọ chị ăn chị hàng giòn đó vậy. Bọ chị ăn chị.
Just a little bit of that.
Yes, and oyster sauce.
Want to dig in? So if you're coming to Siem Reap, we can't recommend this more. We haven't tried anything yet and I can't wait to eat it. We just had samples, but as an experience, so good. And Pete is a 10 out of 10 teacher. She's great fun and she's the reason we came back. So let's dig in.
A little bit more?
Yeah, sharing is caring. Just a little.
Shall I give you the pepper?
I think I want the string of pepper. So we walked past this today, we walked past it last night, walked past it today and thought, oh yeah, we'll come and get our feet done. Darryl jumped in like a champ. And me, I wussed out and now it's like electric shocks. But my feet are so sore and they're so yucky. I'm hoping these little fish, I don't even want to look at what they're doing. I just hope they're just manicuring me. That's my hope. How do you feel about it all? You look very calm.
I guess I'll find out once I take my feet out and see how they feel.
We're going to leave it here and pick you up again next week when we leave Siem Reap and start to explore the country in the tuk-tuk.